What's up, fellas? So I had a loyal patron supporter that wanted me to talk about the 5 most important things in life. And I was actually able to come up with 10. Okay, probably could have did a couple of more, but I just did my top 10. Okay, guys. And shout out to that patron supporter. I've been doing this shit now going on almost 3 years this October. And for somebody to actually be able to still send me a video idea or something that I find profound that I haven't talked about is pretty good. So shout out to, I honestly believe what separates me from the other dating coaches is I just got better guys sending me questions. A lot of y'all guys don't know this, but a lot of content creators, we only as good as the questions we get. That's just the way it goes. We only as good as the, like a basketball player, he's only as good as his competition. Content creators, we usually only as good as an idea of somebody float our way. That's usually, I'm not saying everybody. Some guys maybe actually even think of some shit themselves. But for most of us, it usually comes from somebody asking us a question about something that inspires a video idea. Okay? But let's get this started, guys. Number one of the, and I'm not really putting these in orders, guys. I would just, when I was making the list, I would just, as things was coming to me, I just wrote them down. So I don't want to get into the, well, this is more important than that, all that. We can have that debate another day. Today, I just gave y'all the 10 list. Okay, so we'll have that debate on what's more important another time. Number 1, loved ones. Now, the reason why I put this on there, guys, is because a lot of you guys, not me, but a lot of you guys, some of you guys suffer from depression. This would be one of the things that cause people to suffer from depression. Not feeling that feeling of being loved by someone. All right. Usually more than, usually if your mama loves you and your dad loves you and your little sister loves you, most people, that's a given, right? It usually takes the love of the opposite sex or being accepted by friends, being loved by friends. Usually, and I'm not saying everybody, for some of us, it's very important that we are loved by our mom and dad and family members and stuff like that. But you kind of expect that. She got to love me because she gave birth to me, right? It's like, okay, whatever. Her love really don't count. She's supposed to love me. I'm her goddamn child. The love of opposite sex, all right, having somebody that love, or having friends, a social circle that love you. Okay, guys. Now, this doesn't work for everybody. Some people don't care. But for a lot of guys, that acceptance of the opposite sex and the acceptance of a social circle, it does matter. It doesn't matter to me. I don't really give a shit. But for a lot of us, it does. So I would say definitely having loved ones. I didn't say family because I don't want to exclude it to family. I think it goes deeper than that. I think it goes with just friends, or like how I would say you guys, like even having supporters that love you. Okay. Some of us have social media. Like you see girls, they'll get depressed if they don't get the love from their followers and stuff like that. You see, they get depressed. You see 6ix9ine album flopped, and you know, and I know he's a troll, but you see how he's acting on his page and stuff like that. Like he's kind of depressing. You know, I heard academics say he called him and said he was depressed because when you don't get that love from your supporters. So I wouldn't doubt if he is depressed. Now I know he's a classic troll and whatever, but the point being is he's gotten accustomed to that admiration, and now he didn't get it off his album sales, and it seems like he's depressed. Now a year from now, things could change and he starts getting that love again and things change. But most of us need that love from others outside of our family. Most of us is a given that our family love us. So it really don't count as much, if that makes sense. Okay. Next, guys, number 2, health. Health is a funny thing, right? And of course, serious health issues, but you guys don't even think of the small shit that we just take for granted. So I'm gonna see, I hope y'all guys can see this, but you see that right there? Let me see, can y'all guys see that? If you can't see it, I'm trying to see if the camera will focus in on it. But anyway, I bought a blender, and then taking it out the package, I didn't know how sharp, you know, I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but I'm just reaching in there and I grabbed the blade and cut my hand, right? Just bought a blender. because me and my girl on the weekend, we said, the clubs pretty much, we tired of going out and stuff. So we just bought a little blender to make some margaritas around the house or make some drinks around the house. And I cut my finger. Never, you don't never think how important some of your thumb is. So when it was cut open pretty bad, I didn't get stitches. I just wrapped it myself, right? Because I didn't want to be in the goddamn emergency room all day. So I just wrapped it myself and it healed up pretty well. It's still healing. It ain't all the way healed. And then I'm just going to text and I can't even text with two hands. You know how we just take for granted texting? Something you don't even think about. And I'll just say it. I'll just put it out there. I had a hard time wiping my ass. Let's just put it out there. I'm right-handed. For all you guys that are laughing right now thinking it's a joke, next time you go use the restroom, I want you to try to wipe your ass without your thumb. And let's see how that works for you. It is very difficult. You don't even think about it. So the point I'm trying to say is we just take our health for granted. We don't even think about it. I don't think about my thumb. Oh, God, thank you for my thumbs. You just take them for granted. They there. You just take your knees. My little weekend chick, I think the doctor said she tore her meniscus. All right. She don't need no surgery or nothing, but she needs physical therapy. And she was just telling me how hard it was to walk in heels and come upstairs. You just don't think about this stuff when you have your health. As soon as something is taken away from you, it's like, wow, you don't even appreciate. I never appreciated my thumb. I never thought, oh, thank you, thumb. Never. Thank you for keeping my ass clean. You just don't ever think about it. You just wipe your ass and you go on about your day. And now here I am. It was a goddamn chore. It's good now. I'm wiping clean, good, clean squats. Goddamn nothing left. All right. But for a week, it was a little difficult wiping my ass. It was getting to a point where I wanted to call my girl in the bathroom and say, please, can you wipe my ass for me? And like, y'all laughing, but I'm dead ass serious. It was turning into a goddamn task to wipe my goddamn ass. So the point being to me saying all that, guys, is just we take our health for granted. All right. If it ever something happens to you, the most minute thing that you never even think about, you like, my God. Like we all appreciate our eyesight and hearing and the ability to walk. I don't think we all need to be in a wheelchair to say, man, I miss my leg. We kind of all appreciate that because we kind of see people that are blind every day. We see people that can't walk on a cane every day. So you kind of get appreciation for being able to walk because you see it on a regular basis. You see people that need a cane or a wheelchair or crutches. So you kind of appreciate it. You never see nobody. You never think about to appreciate your thumb, a little small shit. So our health, guys, health is wealth. And I'm telling you right now, Rick Ross had in one of his songs, I can't remember what the goddamn song was, but he was talking about, y'all guys might don't remember, he was having these seizures. And so he was in the hospital one time and he was saying, I give up all this money just to use the bathroom by himself because he had no control over his body at one time. I can't remember what song that was. It just hit me right now. I would have did a research and found out which song it was. I can't remember what song it was, but it just actually hit me while I'm making this video. But he had a song talking about that. So it was on that last album too. I can't remember. I can't remember. Goddamn, it's on the tip of my tongue. But it's just amazing how you appreciate your health once it's taken away from you, guys. Next, number 3, freedom. So a lot of us might not have never been to jail, but you didn't have to go to jail to appreciate your freedom. Any of you motherfuckers been grounded? I remember my uncle, he had 2 punishments. He'd tear your ass alive or you get the punishment. His punishments, I rather had an ass whooping and they was tough, but his punishments was go in the room, no TV, no phone. He did spare us and let us listen to the radio, right? But as any of you guys know about the radio, they play the same 8 songs all day, literally, like all day. So when we got out of school, if we was punished, we had to go in the room, no TV, no friends, no telephone, or nothing. He did, by the grace of God, let us listen to the radio. To this day, I'm wondering like, why he didn't just take that away too? We might, quite frankly, that shit used to give you a headache. It was the same 8 songs all day. All right, so that got tiresome real quick. And first thing you notice is when you in there grounded, You just don't think about the little small stuff. I used to hear my brother and them in the living room watching Saved by the Bell. Now we don't watch all the, but you just don't even appreciate the small little things of just having the freedom to go out and shoot basketball or watch TV and move freely about. Nope, stay your ass in that room. And the thing about my uncle, it seemed like the motherfucker would forgot he put you on punishment. Like, man, it'd be 3 months and your ass still on punishment. I'm being a little facetious. I don't think it was in punishment that long, but it was commonplace for him to put it on punishment for a whole goddamn month like that. Commonplace, or 4 to 6 weeks. And he wouldn't take you off punishment till you came and asked him. And the thing was, if you asked him too soon, it made it worse. So you had to find the right, perfect time to ask him to take you off punishment, because it seemed like the motherfucker just forgot you was on punishment. So you had to wait. You had to say, okay, it's been about a month. Okay, you knew better than go ask in a week or two. You knew that was only gonna make it longer. So you tried to wait till it was about a month, 6 weeks, somewhere in there. You're like, okay, I've been punished long enough. Now let me go remind this motherfucker that I've been grounded, because I don't think he remember, because he'll be working, guys. So it's not like he actually saw you on punishment, right? Because we come home from school, he be working. All right, so when he come home, we sleep. So it was nothing for him to forget that you even on punishment. Okay, so the thing was, we had to go ask him. Okay, and you knew, do it right. Okay, it's been about 40 days now. I think I can ask him. And if he said no, you just know you probably got to start all over. It was just this little, but the point being, guys, is it gave you appreciation for your goddamn freedom. And I remember he said, okay, yeah, y'all come off punishment. Man, just to be able to walk around in the living room, not be cooped up in that room. I remember getting sent to, what we call it, I forgot, what we call that shit where you sit in detention. Well, we had to go to detention, and for all you guys know, there was the step below getting suspended from school, like you be bad in class. I don't know if it still goes on. I'm an old goddamn guy, but what we would do then back in the day in our school, they send your ass to detention, where you go in this damn trailer all day long, and be about 10 of y'all in that goddamn trailer, and y'all just stayed in that goddamn trailer for 8 hours from time school in to the time. Man, I remember getting out of school. This is just 8 hours. Now, man, remember getting out of school, I'm just like, oh my God. Just sitting in that goddamn trailer all goddamn, you just wish you could move between classes. You just amazing the stuff we just take for granted. So just to be able to have your freedom, of course, any of y'all guys that been to jail and stuff like that, y'all know that, but you don't gotta go to jail. For anybody who just been grounded or been in detention, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know we got some goody two-shoe motherfucker. I ain't never been grounded, fucking goody two-shoe motherfucker. All right, number 4, purpose. The thing with having purpose is, guys, and a lot of y'all guys just think this is for pussy, right? I know a lot of y'all guys just think purpose for ass. I'm gonna get purpose, I'm gonna get all this ass. The thing with purpose is, guys, it fills that void. We as human beings, we got this little void in our life. Most of us go to school, most of us work, right? Either or, some of us do both. Where the purpose come in at, and this is why you see a lot of people get in trouble. You see a lot of kids and grown-ups get in trouble, getting high, partaking in the wrong things, searching for the validation from a woman because they have no purpose in life. You will not find happiness in life until you get purpose. I can guarantee you that. You will be searching and searching and searching and searching and searching and searching. And you're just like, I have no idea why I'm not happy. You have $5 million, a 10-girl rotation, still not happy. You know what you'll be doing? You'll be sitting around getting high, because you're going to have to fill that void. You'll be doing alcohol, gambling, bad shopping habit. Something is going to have to fill that void of that purpose. So we all need purpose in life. You got to have it, guys. Next, hobbies. This is something that I've been preaching more as of late. I used to just purpose. And then I started to realize myself, it's a balance in life you have to have. You can't just work 24/7, 365 days a year. It just don't work, guys. You have to have some balance. And what ends up happening is, when you have this balance in life, what I've learned is that it actually improves your grind on your purpose. When you have that balance, we need a balance. You have to have something that's like gives you balance between your purpose. Because with anything, too much of anything is not good. Too much broccoli is not good. Too much salmon is not good, guys. All right. Too much of anything, too much purpose is not good. Too much hobbies is not good. Too much sleep is not good. Too much working out is not good. There's no such thing as, oh, there's no such thing as grinding too hard. Oh, yes, hell it is. You'll get depressed working too hard. You don't believe me? Try it. You need a balance, something that gives you a break from your purpose also. Okay? Purpose got to be the priority, but you also need things that hobbies and things that you enjoy too, to give you a balance. It actually makes you, when you take a break and enjoy your hobbies, and listen, this ain't no thing where you need to enjoy your hobbies every fucking day for you motherfucking video games. It's the AMS said, I need to partake in my hobbies, and now you back playing video games every day. That's not what the fuck I said. Save it for the weekend. You can grind on your purpose Monday through Friday. If you want to play video games or whatever the fuck you do, save it for the weekend. But you'll notice that having those hobbies gives you a break. And when you actually get back to your purpose, you're actually able to accomplish more. That's what I've seen with myself. Next, guys, number 6, acceptance of insecurities or flaws. So a lot of us, and this would be another one that I would say goes in that depression era, along with purpose and stuff like that. Obviously, if you lose your freedom, you're going to be depressed. But this acceptance of insecurities. A lot of you guys right now, you got a big nose, or you're short, or you're thinning in your hair, or whatever the hell your insecurity is. Guys, if you can't accept those insecurities, you'll never be happy with yourself. You have to understand, we all have things that we would like to change about ourselves. That's the only way you're going to accept your insecurities. See, what causes those insecurities is, you look at somebody else and they look like the picture perfect and you're not. And so it makes you feel, but you probably can't see what their issues are. So yeah, they got a head full of hair and they're 6'4" and they're fucking 10% body fat. All right. And they got a fucking, the model face with the high cheekbones and all this type of stuff. And so they just got, you're like, man, they got so much charisma. They got everything. And so it makes you feel depressed. But you don't know what kind of pills this motherfucker is taking. Y'all guys on that, this motherfucker might got an autoimmune disease. You have no fucking idea. This motherfucker might got the worst allergies in the fucking world. He probably on 3 different type of allergy medicine. You have no fucking idea. So he might look like the picture of health, but I can almost assuredly guarantee you that a lot of times the superficial shit that you're complaining about, his shit might be worse. But you don't see it. You don't know it. You don't know how bad his back is. You don't know. So the point, you don't know how intelligent he is. He can't comprehend shit. Okay, guys. So the point of me saying all this is, just because you might see somebody that looks like they have more than you doesn't mean that they do. It's something wrong with that motherfucker too. So you're going to just have to accept that if God wanted you, or Mother Nature, for all you guys who don't believe, wanted you perfect, you would be perfect. Nobody is perfect. I can surely promise you that. Okay, you got to learn to accept those insecurities. I'm not meant to be perfect. You're not meant to be perfect. Everybody you see got something about them they wish they could change. I promise you that. Some of us more than others, and that's going to be, a lot of that is going to be due to what society has told us what beauty is. If society hasn't programmed you to believe in what beauty is, you wouldn't even think that of it. Society has told us tall men are more attractive. But some men say, I reject that notion. And they bang more women than tall men. They reject it. I reject telling me that bald men are less attractive than men with hair. I reject that notion. I don't agree with that assertion. I think I look damn good bald headed. See, I reject society's projection of what they say beauty is. Fuck that. This is what I say it is. I say bald is sexy. You have to say, I think short is sexy. Okay, guys. So accept those insecurities. All right. Number 7, money. I can hear it now. Money ain't important, blah, 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 blah. I tell you what, tough guy, prove me wrong. Quit your job today. Prove me wrong. Shut me up. Quit your job today. And you're going to find out real quick how important money is. When your landlord come knocking on that goddamn door, I want you to tell him money ain't important. When the power come to cut your lights off, I want you to stick your head out the window and say, money ain't important. When your car break down and you take it to the mechanic shop and he tell you it's $1,500 to get it fixed, I want you to walk up there with your chest shrugged out. Tell him money ain't important. A lot of you guys won't appreciate money till you don't have it. This is another one that can cause depression too, by the way. And as this is taboo to say, you're not supposed to say this, right? Because it makes you a beta male. That's what the other dating coaches say. But contrary to popular belief, money contributes heavily to a man's confidence. It does. Money contributes a hell of a whole lot to a man's confidence. Regardless of what anybody tell you, it does. Because we are hardwired to be providers. And if you can't provide anything, it's going to take away from your goddamn confidence a little bit. Point blank, period. And even the motherfuckers that are confident without money, trust me, it's in the back of their goddamn head. And let me explain this a little bit better to you so you guys grasp what I'm saying. If they ever meet a girl that they really like and want to keep, it'll come out. That insecurity will come out. Most times guys who have got girls, even though they're broke and stuff like this, they usually don't really care about the girls, whether they come or go. So it's not an insecurity. If they was to fall in love, it'll come out. It will come out. It used to come out in me back in the day, long before, I'm talking about in my 20s. All right. I told y'all guys, I always been confident in my abilities. I always felt attractive and stuff like this. But when I would catch feelings for a woman and liked her, it would come out. That insecurity. What ends up happening then is you start thinking like, oh, I know bigger ballers, guys who got money probably are trying to get my girl. And so those insecurities will come out then, even for the guys that typically can attract women being broke. And I was one of them. But whenever I really, really liked a girl, it always was in the back of my head. That's going to be any man. When you catch feelings and you don't have your shit together, it's going to be back there. Because you know in your head she can do better than you. So that's the issue with that. But try. If you think money is not important, try not having none. Let's see how that work out for you. You find out real quick. Man, it's just a little simple. Y'all guys just don't even, it's the most simplest shit that you just don't even think of that just becomes important. I mean, it's just, so when the gym closed down, I mean, not the gym, but before I became a trainer, the club I was working at closed down for a couple of months to remodel, right? And so I was living off my life savings. And the money was running out, and I had got the job at the gym, and they had opened back up at the same time. And when I was at the gym, I was down to my quarters. It was that bad. And I couldn't even afford to buy something to eat, like a Subway sandwich or a Chipotle, those $5 subs, that bullshit, or the Chipotle. What I had to do was go home late at night after a whole day at the gym. I couldn't just lay down so I can get up and go to work in the morning. I had to be right back up early in the morning, getting home at 10, 11 o'clock at night from the gym. I had to go home and meal prep for tomorrow because I knew I couldn't afford to eat out in the city. It was that bad. So I'm sitting there dog shit tired trying to cook some goddamn food 11 o'clock at night because I know that I can't afford to eat out in the city. It makes you appreciate just having 20 bucks. 20 bucks would have saved that headache. I ain't have it. I was down to quarters. Okay, guys. So you find out real quick how important money is when you don't have it. Sitting there trying to cook food 11:30 at night. Got to be right back up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get to the gym. All right. Those was hard times right now. Those was hard times. All right. Number 8, being content. And the reason I put this on there, guys, is because I'm going to tell y'all guys something, man. Usually how it works is we're poor as we get more, we bring our lifestyle up, and there's always more. And I was falling into that trap. So I'm sitting here making good money now, and I'm sitting around racking my brain, I'm trying to think of other ways to make more money. I said, wait a minute, man, this is ridiculous. I said, you make a good, comfortable living now, and you sitting around trying to figure out a way to do that. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with that, but it was actually causing anxiety on trying to figure out more ways to create more streams of income. I'm like, God damn, like, it's just like no end. It's like, okay, you make 2 million, let's make 5. It'll always be more shit to buy, guys. So let's just hypothetically say I make $3 million a year, right? I don't make that much money, but let's just hypothetically, I just want to prove a point. So I make $3 million a year, right? Now I got the Ferrari, I got a nice crib. It's always a bigger crib. It's always a more expensive car. So now you want, a Bugatti, $2 million, $3 million car. Now you got that. Now you like, yeah, but I don't got my own private helicopter. You know how Kobe had his own helicopter? You know, those things cost like 20, 30 million, 40 million, whatever they cost. You get that, couple years, now you ain't happy. Now I ain't got my own plane. I need my own private plane. The point I'm trying to put in y'all guys' head is, you see how it's always some more bullshit? You can have $1 billion and be upset that you don't own a professional football or basketball team. And you're worth $1 billion, but $1 billion, if you only got $1 billion today, you can't buy a basketball or football team. So now you feel like I need to make more income so I can buy. It's just like, when does it end? So I'm not trying to get you guys to just be content with where you at. What I'm saying is, at some point, you have to find some place of being content and comfortable, because no matter what you make or what you do, it's always going to be something that's out of your league. It's always going to be something that you can't buy. You got, kings and princes fucking buying islands and shit. So and the point I'm trying to put to y'all is, I guarantee you it's people that's worth $500, $600, $700 million. And they'll probably have anxiety by the fact that they can't buy their own little private island, or that they can't buy their own sports franchise. It's just like, so the point I'm trying to say is, and you'll see this with a lot of guys who found one girl that they can be with, and they was banging more chicks. It was like the reason they got more happier with the one girl is not that they was so happy. It was just I'm content. It's like, what? Whoo. Now, I'm not telling you guys to get one girl, but what I'm saying is a 2 or 3 girl rotation will probably be better off than banging a 2 or 3 girl consistent rotation of those 2, 3 girls. Is going to be better than just in and out this constant juggling of sleeping with 100 women a year. It's just like, It's just like, oh my God. You be like, I was happier when I just had a 2 or 3 girl rotation of just being content and keeping them. And that's why you see a lot of guys and I'm talking about the alpha males I ain't talking about the beta males who in scarcity and just want one girl because they scared. I'm talking about the guys who can have any woman and they find one that they want to spend their time with. And the reason why they seem happier is just the mind of being content. Because see, the other girls, it wasn't even about the sex. It's just like you always searching for something. It's like, you don't even know what the fuck you're doing. It's like, and now to just have that one girl, it's like, I'm happy now because I'm content. So being content, guys, a lot of you guys now, you have a nice car and you walking around and you checking out, you got your mind on, you know, when I get this and that, when I make this much, I'm gonna get this car. You're not even appreciative of the car you got. So that being content, guys, being content is very important. I want you guys grinding. I want you guys striving to be the best, but I also want you guys to find some kind of happy place, happy medium of being content also. Because it can go on and on and on and on and you just never content. You can never sleep with enough women to make you happy. You can never make enough money to make you happy. I'm just putting it out there. You can do what you want to do. You can sleep with 200 women a year to the day you die. I'm just putting it out there that the guy who's over here who got a 3-girl rotation and they're consistent, he'll be more happier than you over here sleeping with 200 women a year. All right, I'm just putting it out there. Not saying that sleeping with 200 women won't be good, especially if they hot, but it just gets to a God. It's just like, because unless you like a celebrity or something, how much shit did you have to go through to sleep with those 200 women? That's the point. It's not like you met them and they just busted open. To sleep with that 200 women, how much bullshit you had to go through. And that's the thing where he's the guy who find a place of being content, actually finds happiness, because to make more money, you got to go through bullshit. To sleep with more women, you got to go through bullshit. All right. Number 9, guys, religion. Now, for the guys that believe, I know some of you guys might not believe and stuff like that, and that's fine. But the point about religion is, for some of you guys, it gives you purpose. Serving God is, for some of you guys, especially the Muslims and stuff like that. I know they're highly religious people. That can actually be their purpose. It also keeps your moral compass in the right direction, guys, because a lot of times we could do stuff and nobody would see and hold us accountable except ourselves, but we know God watching. And see, a lot of times when you want to do some little shady shit, and I'm a Scorpio, guys, as any of y'all guys know, or some of you guys know, Scorpios are very vindictive motherfuckers. You cross us, we'll hunt your ass to the end of time. Scorpios are like that. I don't know if a lot of y'all guys could be very petty motherfuckers, man. But when you believe in God and stuff like that, and what it does is it keeps your moral compass in the right direction. So you don't, when nobody's looking, you sit around, being evil and shit like that. So it keeps you doing the right thing. Some of us are just good people, and we're going to do the right thing anyway. But, and I consider myself that type of person too, right? But if you piss me off, I can be goddamn vindictive if you piss me off. Right. It's better now because I'm older and more mature. But yeah, back in my day, if you pissed me off, oh yeah, I wouldn't stop till I figured out a way to goddamn get you back. Okay, guys, but having religion gives us purpose, a lot of us purpose, and it also keeps our moral compass in the right direction. And number 10, and a lot of you guys are gonna laugh at this one, but this is very important. Sex. Let me give y'all guys let me ask y'all guys a question. If you feel, oh man, sex is not important, let me ask y'all guys something. I asked myself this before I started the video. If you had to choose between hearing or losing your penis, so if God came to you right now and said you can only keep one, your penis or your hearing, which one would y'all guys choose? I'll be the most deafest motherfucker fucking these hoes to sleep in the fucking world. Now, I won't give you my sight. I couldn't go that far. I would like to think that I would choose, if it would choose between my sight and my penis, I think I would choose my sight. Sight means that much to me. I think it's easy to sit up here talking on the camera without it, but I can surely, without even thinking, if given a choice between my hearing and my dick, I'm gonna choose my dick. It means that much to me. I'll be the fucking braille learning motherfucker on the earth. I'll be the most hearing impaired motherfucker on the earth. But if I had to choose between that and my hearing, I'm gonna take sex. Sex is so important that y'all guys might not understand this. It's the motivating factor for a lot of shit that men do. Y'all guys don't even realize that. A lot of the shit y'all guys done did today is something that you think is gonna put you in position to get you some ass or keep getting you some ass. You don't even know it. You just move about your day. You don't even think about this stuff. But trust me, that's the way we're hardwired. That's why we think of sex so fucking much. That's why we're so aggressive with women. It's all sex based. Why y'all think prostitution is one of the biggest industries? Why y'all think porn is such a big industry? Sex. Why y'all think all these rappers and stuff, they put women on the videos and shit like that there? Why not just do the car? Why not just do the videos with them in front of their cars and shit? Because they know we put some ads on here, you'll watch the video. Yes. Why y'all think when people put billboards up, they got pretty girls and stuff like that? Because we put a girl up here, your ass will look. Why not just put the message? Why we got to have a model standing by the message? Ass. Why y'all think most things that like sales and stuff like that, they have a pretty face doing it? Sex. All this is not a coincidence, guys. That's how important sex is. That's how much it drives men. I used to always think that when I was younger, that, paralyzed from the waist down just meant, oh, you just lose your legs. That's bad. When I found out that, oh, that also mean that you can't do no fucking. Oh, I just said, I can see why Dr. Kevorkian was so popular. Now, if that happened to me, his ass would be goddamn getting paid because that goddamn man, just take me on now. I'm gonna just tell you that shit now. What the fuck I'm living for? Can't fuck. What shit, I'm just useless. So guys, number 10 to me would be sex. If I couldn't have sex, I really would question what the fuck am I still doing on this goddamn earth. I honestly would question what the fuck I even got to live for. Seriously, that is not a joke. Now, obviously, if you 65, 70 years old and, you're old and you can't use your penis, you don't live your life. That's probably, your sex drive is probably in the toilet. You probably don't even really think about sex that often no more, right? If you're 65, say, I know a lot of older men, they can't get it up. But right now it gets up and it gets up well. And I would be highly fucking depressed if I couldn't goddamn get it up no more. I'm telling you, I would spare no expense. If that happened to me and I couldn't get my goddamn penis up, I would spare no expense on trying to get it back up. I would literally go broke trying to get it. What's the fuck point of having money if I ain't getting no goddamn ass? Shit, I'd rather be broke getting some ass with a working penis than to goddamn be a rich motherfucker with a penis that's not working. I can tell you that shit right now. I think I seen a scenario of that on a movie too. I can't remember what it was, but I just don't see the point of goddamn even carrying on. All right, guys. So those are the 10 most important things to me. I didn't place them in order. We can have that debate another day, some other time. But that's the 10 most important things to me. All right, I'll get back with you guys later.